Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a kind of like a first impressions and like review video, some stories for you guys for the Fenty Beauty products that were released maybe like a week and a half ago. I've actually had them for a week because I ordered them as soon as they were released on the Sephora website, and I got them, and because I'm VIB they were here probably like a couple of days later, and I've had them for a week, but I had people over. People were staying over in this room, and I just had a lot of stuff going on, work-wise and personal-wise. But I am here, and I haven't filmed a beauty video in a very long time. So I'm super excited to play with makeup and with this line. I actually decided to order the products to try out very last minute. I was not planning to try the brand at all, but I was a very big Rihanna fan, like back in the day, like when she started, and kind of over the years I haven't really like followed her too much. But then when I saw that she was releasing the beauty line and just what that line stood for and why she chose to do the line the way she did, for in particular to like appeal to different type of skin tones, and have different variations, cool and warm tones and everything, and darker skin tones and way lighter skin tones, for both ends of the spectrum and every spectrum. So I'm very happy that she did that, and that her team decided to go in that direction, because it is hard to find skin tones that match a lot of skin foundations that match skin tones, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm really excited to try it. And when she released like a video, like a promo video or so of the products and what they look like, that immediately caught me. It was like this like mauvey pinkish color. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It looks like this, and I love them. They're so cool, and they appeal to my life aesthetics and everything. So I figured I'd try some of the products and do a little video, since I haven't done one in a while, and tell you guys what I think of it. So to start off, I just wanted to say that I can't find my mirrors. As you guys know, I moved to Chicago recently, and I have no idea where my mirror is. There's like a wall mirror like right in that direction, so I don't really need like a really big, like, you know, portable mirror with me. I just do my makeup on the floor and look in the mirror. So I haven't actually looked for my like stand-up mirror. So I'm gonna try this, which is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo from the Fenty Beauty line, as my mirror today. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that I will be sitting here first, and I'll probably use this towards the end, since I'll use it as a highlighter or so. But that's what I'm going to use today as a mirror. So obviously one of the things that the line was pretty good at was trying to get as many skin tones into the foundation line that they had. And I didn't buy the actual foundation, but they had a lot of different like samples and stuff going on at Sephora, and one of them was this deluxe size of the foundation. And this foundation is actually the color that I needed, and was probably going to buy it for myself, and it's in the number 220, I believe. Yeah, it's in the shade 220, and it says to shake well, so I shake it well. And I've already tried it, and it's a pretty good match. I tried it like right here, and it fit well, but I actually like having used it all with the pump and everything. I just kind of like dotted it on my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump a little bit of that onto my fingers, and I'm gonna dot it on my face. And actually I should probably get I have this beauty blender here that I'm gonna use. This is like in the blush color, and I did read that this foundation dries really fast, and it is like a light or a medium to full coverage foundation. And I do see that. I don't know if the light is picking it up well, but it is that very well. I'm just dotting more around my face. I'm very bad at this. I'm sorry you guys, I haven't done a video in a while. So my face is sometimes really dry, and today is one of those days. So I'm kind of curious to see how it applies. And I have this beautiful friend here. I don't know if the light is even catching any of this, but I have a nice little friend that I'm gonna dot there. I'm doing a terrible job dotting today. I'm sorry if you hear any airplanes. I live really close to some of the airports here in the area, so. And as you can see, the sponge is actually grabbing a lot of the foundation, which I don't really like, but it is what it is. And I'll continue my face. I'll just kind of speed this part up. So I'm done with foundation so far. And I can see that it dried really well. It dries really fast, like I said, but it doesn't really feel like you have any foundation on your skin. It did a really good job at covering like just my skin overall, and I think it's a fairly good color. In terms of like any like blotchiness or anything, I don't see too much, but I'm kind of worried about the stick foundation stuff that she has. That's the one that I'm worried about, because my skin does like to settle with those type of cream like foundations or sticks. And I also wanted to mention the reason I didn't buy the actual foundation is because I haven't really been wearing like foundation really. I've been using the Origins Vitazing, like the, you know, like moisturizer with the color, or just very light foundation products, or like tinted moisturizers, just because that's just my lifestyle lately. I have not really used anything too thick or foundation-y, but this is actually really light, so I would actually probably use this more often. I don't know if I'll buy the full product, but I do know now as an alternative that I have this for very light coverage. Next I have the Trio, and this is in the color Bamboo, Mocha, and Trippin'. Trippin' with just one N and no G at the end. So these are what it looks like. So I picked this as like the medium Trio, I believe, and it has bamboo, like I said, the darker color, and then like a shimmery pinker one, which I assume it's for highlighting. Funny thing is, I wanted to mention that I bought an extra stick of bamboo. I didn't realize that it was the same one that it came here. I assumed this was like a concealer. So if you guys were thinking of getting this and you wanted to get the matchstick, this is actually the same thing that comes in here for the medium type of skin color. And they are magnetic, so a lot of things have gotten attached to it, which I think is so funny. I had my tweezers here and then they got attached to it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with bamboo, and I'm going to use it as a highlighter and as a concealer. So I'm going to put some down here under my eye. I think I need more. How do you twist? Okay, you twist it up here. And I did see some review videos. I think I saw maybe two. I saw Nikki tutorial ones and Maya. I forgot her YouTube. Maya was here, I think, or something like that. Or no, Shameless Maya. That I'm thinking of Mariah. They all sound the same. Very different people though. Okay, so I am applying it. It feels really smooth, and I was actually really worried that it was going to be kind of dry, but I haven't blended it in yet, so it could be. I'm gonna put some down here because the foundation didn't really cover this section here, and it's kind of red. I'm also gonna draw a little line just through the nose. For highlight, and I'm going to put some right here because I have some redness, a little bit here too, and I like to put some down here too, just because I do get some like pimples and stuff down here, and it kind of gets there's a lot of discoloration there. But I do really like this. This reminds me a lot of the Anastasia foundation that I use. I have it here for size reference, so the Anastasia one is a little bit taller, and the color is pretty similar. Oh wow, I'm very low on this one. I barely use it. I've had it, I don't even know, I think you guys will probably, I have had it for a couple of years maybe. But this is what it looks like. I have the color Warm Natural in the Anastasia one if you guys want a color reference. And this is the bamboo color. So the bamboo I think looks a little bit lighter than the warm one, but it's fitting nice. And right now I have like my summer tan, so if that one's doing it and this one lasts me through the winter, then I think the bamboo one would be fine for the rest of the year. It is blending nicely, but my beauty blender is getting a little dry. But it does feel really nice. It doesn't really seem to settle too much in the dry areas around my nose. I mean, around my eyes. So now I'm gonna go in with Mocha and do a cream contour. I've never really contoured with like cream sticks, so this is gonna be a new one for me. So you're gonna experience this for the first time with me. So let's see. So I'm gonna draw it right under here. So I feel my cheekbone right there. Maybe I should start a little bit light. It might be too strong for my first time. I think I'm going to use my sponge. It is blending really nicely, and I thought I was going to have a lot of issues with it, but it seems nice. I think I'm going to put a little bit more. I might regret that. So it looks really good on camera, but I feel like it's like kind of dark in person. Maybe not, I don't know. I think the light in here is kind of weird. So I'm going to do the other side. And so far, my first experience with cream contour sticks, not bad. But you definitely have to blend it, because if not, it looks like a line. Oops. I normally just contour my nose with powder, so this is interesting. But it actually looks pretty good, aside from the fact that I drew a line very incorrectly there. So you can still see a little bit there when I put the wrong line. So do keep that in mind, that it's pretty strong. Oh, that pimple is coming in. And I'm also gonna put some up here. I actually bought a foundation brush. It looks like this one. It's not the highlighter one. I think I'm going to use for the highlighter, just because I didn't want to use it for the foundation. I just didn't feel like it was going to be good on my skin. It's pretty dry right now, so if I do that with that foundation, it's probably going to be super streaky. I can just already imagine it. Alright, so I think we're good with contour. Next I'm going to go in with Trippin' as like a blush. And I think I'm going to, let's try just applying it and see what happens. Whoa. It's kind of like an orangey color, but not bad. The color wouldn't be something that I normally like would buy. It looks kind of golden there, but it's like a peachy color. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I actually don't mind it at all. Although I have really large pores and I normally do not put a lot of shimmery stuff in that area. Up here, yes, but not in the pore section. I'm not sure if I really like this one. It's okay, but it's not that bad. It came with the trio. I think I might return that extra bamboo, maybe not. I haven't decided yet. Whew, that just snapped together. So next I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and my eye makeup, and then I'll be back and I'll do the rest of my face. Alright, so I finished my face. I did the rest of my eye makeup, my eyebrows. I also added a little bit in the corner highlight with the Kilowatt highlighter that I have, and I did it in Hustler Baby because the Main Money one, which is the lighter one, wasn't really showing. So I decided to use the Hustler Baby one, which is with a $. So that's funny. But you can tell it's already a little bit more shimmery than the other one, so that makes sense that I used it as inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and now highlight the rest of my face. And like I said, I'm going to use that brush. So I'm going to go ahead and use that for my highlight, which is like the part that I've been waiting this whole time. And I'm grabbing quite a lot. Let's run on this side because the light isn't very good here. Right. I don't know if that's coming up on camera. That looks really pretty. And let's do the other side. And I didn't do the lighter one because, like I said, it didn't really show up on my skin. So I think that might be the best one. Can you see that? That's really nice. And I'll add a little bit more with the other side of the brush right underneath it. Because why not? Where are we going? I don't know if you can tell that. It's a little bit lighter. I think I'm going to add a little pop of I'm gonna add a little bit of blush too because it looks a little bit dead, to be honest. This is just a NARS blush that I have here. That's a little bit more like it. Alright, and then the last thing that I have here to try from the Fenty Beauty line is the lip gloss. And I was really excited about the lip gloss because it looked like a very universal lip gloss. It's actually the only lip gloss in the line. I'm not sure if they have more plans to expand it and have more colors, but this is the only one to choose from the whole line, which is incredible. I am not a lip gloss person, and I'll say this again, I am not a lip gloss person. So the fact that I bought a lip gloss, I think that's like the only time ever that I've ever bought a lip gloss, like except when I started with makeup and I didn't know better and I still don't get anything. I don't think I still own a lip gloss to this day. So let's see how I like it. What I do like about this is that it has a really big brush. So as you can see, like in comparison to that, it looks really, really big. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. And it has a really nice, like fruity smell, but like in a good way. And like normally I don't like products that are really like sweet, like the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. They're like super vanilla smelling, and I don't like them, but I just kind of use them, and it is what it is. So let's see how it looks. Ooh, it feels really creamy. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie though, I did have a lip gloss that I liked a couple years ago, and it was like a limited edition one from Rimmel, and they don't sell it anymore, but it was my favorite, and it reminds me of this. The color is almost exactly the same, and it goes on just as smooth. It does have color, because you can see that it has color, but I think it's like matching my lips like perfectly. Okay, so I am like super hooked on this. I want more. I want to keep applying more. Oh my god, I love this. It's so creamy. Okay, if I had to recommend one product from the whole thing that I've tried, it would be this. This is good. This is good stuff right here. I recommend this a lot. That is so nice. Oh my god, I can't get over this lip gloss. This is so good. So that's it, guys. Those are all the products that I got from the Fenty Beauty line, and I'll give you a little bit more of like my opinion on each of them, just so you know what I think of them in the end, since I did go back and try to use them. I did add a little bit more bronzer, by the way, just because I kind of wanted a little bit more of a warmth. So that wasn't all with the cream stick. But first, I'll start off with the one that I have right here. It's a little powdery from when I used it. But this is, like I said, the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo and Mean Money and Hustler Baby. And I am having a hard time opening these every single time. Like, my nails are short, but I just cut them. And, like, I have to, like, put in, like, I can't just, I'm trying to open it just like this, and it's not really... So I have to put my nail in between it and try to pop it open, which is good for a powder product. Like, I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing, but it's kind of hard to open. So that's the only bad thing about it, to be honest. The packaging is this kind of like reflective pink color. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really, really pretty with like a pearlescent, like purpley color, like a pearl color, like pearl products. The colors are really nice. They go on really nicely. I'm not sure how I'm going to use the lighter one. Maybe as a highlighter. Did I just flip you guys off? Maybe as a highlighter, but not today. I wasn't feeling that highlighter today with the look that I was going for. But I do recommend this one for medium skin tones, and even for lighter to medium skin tone, which is probably where I fit in there, because it has that gold color in the Hustler Baby. Next, a Pro Filter foundation in the color 220. I really like it. I like the fact that it's really lightweight. It reminds me of the Revlon Color Stay in the sense that it dries really quickly, but I actually think that for a lightish coverage, or medium to light, or medium, I don't know, it's just a medium coverage. But the medium cover foundation is actually a pretty good foundation that gives you even coverage. It is a little bit drying, I would say, and that's usually true for any fast drying foundations for the most part. But it is a good foundation, so if you want to try it, definitely go ahead. And the fact that they have like a ton of colors, how many is it? I think it's 40. Is that a low number? I think it's 40. I should have done my research first before doing this. But they have a lot of colors, especially for darker skin colors and lighter ones. So like I said, in any of the spectrum, end of the spectrums, you have many options. And even in the middle one, that's where I fall in probably. But yeah, this is a really good foundation. I definitely recommend it. Next, I have the trio. Like I said, I have it in the color Mocha, Bamboo, and Trippin'. And they look like this, and it has this like mauve color, and like I said, they're magnetic, so they get together like this, and they have the FB initial for Fenty Beauty, which, by the way, if you didn't know, Fenty is Rihanna's last name, and I totally knew that as like a beginner, not a beginner, like an OG Rihanna fan. Her name is Robin Rihanna Fenty, which is where the line comes from. Just want to let you know, if you didn't know that, I'm sure you've seen it in many articles and everything going on around. But I like the fact that you kind of just pop them open and you can use them individually. So like if you're going to travel, in like for example, I didn't really like this one, you can just take these together and go, and then you have your bronzer and your foundation if you want to use it as a foundation. 2-in-1. I don't think I'm gonna keep that color like I said, but I might use it. I go through phases with the products. I'm gonna keep all these products for sure. And even the other one, which brings me to my next point, which is the standalone bamboo skin stick. I think I'm gonna keep this one too, because it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia one, so that way I have 2 of these, and like you saw, my Anastasia one is running pretty low, so I think I'm gonna keep these for sure. But now I have 4. Next, since we're talking about the sizes, this is a lip gloss. What is it called? It's called the Gloss Bomb in the color Fenty Glow, which, yeah, it definitely sounds like a universal thing. I don't think they're gonna put more of these. But this is probably my favorite product in the whole line. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, who cares about the other ones, to be honest, if you just have the lip gloss? Like, and as I said, I am not a lip gloss person, and I had high hopes for this because they're pretty good about everything else, so why not their lip gloss? The color, as you can see, is really nicely. I've seen Nikki's video from Nikki Tutorials, and she didn't have it, so unfortunately you couldn't see it on her skin, but I've seen it on other people on like Instagram and stuff, and it looks really nicely on lighter skin tones. And then I've seen Shameless Maya, who has like not the darkest skin tone, but she definitely has like a darker skin tone, and it looks beautiful on her. So I definitely recommend it, and now you can see it on medium skin tone as well. It feels really nice, super smooth. And then last but not least, wrong brush. Alright, and then last but not least, we have the Foundation 110 brush. And it's actually a really well-made foundation. It looks really nice and sleek. I actually thought it was going to be like one of those like generic foundation brushes with like those generic bristles, and they actually don't. They're not like that. It's super soft. I would compare it to like, if you can see the consistent or like the style of this one, how it's this soft, it would probably be the same way. It's not a generic foundation brush, if you were wondering. But it's really nice. It comes with a little cover too, so you can just slide it in here, and then you have your little brush protected, and it's really nice, so that way when you travel, you can put it in there. And that's it. I hope you guys really liked this video. I had a really nice time doing this, and I'm really happy to be filming again and sitting in this room that I've never really filmed in like this before, and trying all these fun products from Fenty Beauty. I hope this was useful and very insightful for you guys. It was very insightful for me because I learned a lot about these products, especially that gloss. I love it. You'll probably see it in other videos too. But I really recommend these products if you want to try them. Like I said, there's many colors for the foundation, so if you're looking for a new foundation to try, I would definitely give it a try. It's not for everyone. It's a little bit drying for my skin, like I said, but it's not terrible. So again, I hope you guys liked the video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other recommendations for products to try or any other lines, I would love to do these at least once a month of new like products or new brand that I haven't tried before, and just kind of get a couple of their products and try them out. I do like natural and cruelty-free brands, so this one is one of them, so that's why I definitely wanted to try it. So if you have any other brands that you want me to try, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!